Hey everybody. I just got a little short show tonight just to kick off my new series for Thursday. The series is the sideshow of carnivals and the circus and stuff. And it's going to be a short series. I only got like 5 good sideshow attractions. So I think it'll be pretty interesting. The first one I'm going to kick it off with, since it is right here in North Carolina, and I found 2 of them that's from North Carolina, so I'm going to try to do this one. This one here is more well known. Matter of fact, they are buried just right up the road from where I live and everything, so I'm going to try to do this one first and everything. Hey there, how you doing? This is going to be a pretty good little short show tonight because I got other channels I want to go check out within an hour or 2 from now. So we're going to get started with the lesson right quick. As y'all know, in the description, I'm going to do the show about Eng and Chang Bunker. They are the Siamese twins. They was born in Thailand, but they moved to North Carolina to start their family and stuff like that. It says Eng and Chang Bunker, May 11th, 1811 to January 17th, 1874, were Siamese American conjoined twins brothers whose they was into circus and stuff like that to become conjoined twins in general. They were widely exhibited as 2 of the 19th century most studied human beings. They was actually far as I know, they're actually the first one that was really born as conjoined twins. So let's see. They was born May 11th, 1811, and they both died at age 62, January 17th, 1874. Mount Airy, North Carolina. That's just right up the road from where I live at. It won't take me about 2 minutes to get to their grave, which I am going to go back to their grave and take a picture to let y'all know that's where they're at. So I do have some few pictures on here also. Hey there, Bootsy. How you doing? Cause of death, Chang, he had a blood clot. Eng was unknown. I don't know which one is which. I'll show you a picture of them right quick. Let's see. This is their picture. I don't know which one is which. I think the Eng is on the left, on the viewer's left. That's what the picture here says. Chang's on in the later years. This is in their older years. And here's another picture. You can see that they're in their stomach was where they joined at. You know, that had to be a rough life to live right there. Hey there, Bluegrass. They say, hey to you, everybody. Let's see. The resting place is White Plains Baptist Church, Mount Airy, North Carolina. I ain't gonna give out the coordinates, but known for the original Siamese twins. Both of them was married. Chang married Lydia Yates, or something. I think it's how you say her name. And then Eng, he married her sister Sarah Yates. Both got married in 1843. Chang had 10 kids, and Eng had 11 kids. You know, that kind of got to be kind of awkward to have that. Oh yeah, I feel twice much better now. I ain't breathing kind of hard. You know, it's kind of burnt loose. I did use about half of that little cup of vapor rub the other night. So, I mean, I could slide through a keyhole. That's why I was so slicked up. I feel much better though. I eat about a whole bag of cough drops and everything too. The brothers were born with Chinese ancestry in Siamese, known as Thailand, and were brought to the United States in 1829. Then, as they become known to America and Europe audience, I think they got on here the freak show, but I like to use the sideshow. Newspaper and the public were let's see here. I lost my place. They was their manager. They thought their manager was cheating them, and so they went and toured on their own. And in early, let's see. In 1839, after a decade of financial success, the twins quit touring and settled near Mount Airy, North Carolina. They became American citizens, bought slaves, married local sisters, and fathered 21 children, several of whom complained. No. One of them to assume touring. Chang and Eng's respective family lived in separate houses where the twins took alternate 3-day stay. After the Civil War, they lost part of their wealth and their slaves. Eng died hours after Chang at the age of 62. So they actually they both had separate houses and everything, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's really awkward. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's the butt. Hey there, how are you? I appreciate you coming in this morning to hang out with me. I had a pretty good time this morning sitting waiting at the doctor. It was pretty cool. Uh, I had fun sitting there talking to everybody. They did have some books made after them, written about their lives. Hey there, Bear Solo. How are you? I got a few more pictures here to show. This is their house. This is one of the farm that one of them had. It don't say which one lived here. Can you imagine raise 10 to 11 kids in a house like that? And this is with their wives and a few other kids that they had. Let's see here. I had another. Well, I don't know where it got off to now. I did have a cool thing right here, but I think I lost it. They traveled around the eastern United States and into Canada, Cuba, and Europe. Until they reached their age of 21, they traveled with their sponsors who received the earnings from their I don't know what that is. After that, they took charge of their own tour and together accomplished. No. That don't even make sense. They settled in Monterey, North Carolina, bought a farm, and took up farming. They became naturalized citizens or something, adopting the I don't know. They gonna have it. They got it all backwards in this thing, so I don't know where to start from. But they actually lived in they lived on two separate farms. I don't have the picture of the other farm, but they only spent 3 days at one and then spent 3 days at another one. Let's see what we got in the chat. Love hearing these stories. I appreciate it. It ain't much stories, and I'm missing half of everything. Awesome. I don't usually have anybody to talk to that early in the morning. I'm always up that early in the morning. Uh, my 4 o'clock always my time. Even on my days off, I get up at time anyway. Come on. There's paranormal. Uh, let's see. Chain had a paralytic stroke, whatever that means. I've never heard of that. Some 4 years later, during the night, Chain and Eng died. Uh, about 3 hours. So Chain died before Eng 3 hours before he did. Their liver was conjoined. Uh, so that's what they were sharing liver and something else they were sharing, and it just wasn't good enough for both of them. So that's why they didn't make it. Uh, let's see here. That's all the write up I got about that. Oh, here's a little interesting facts. Let's see. They maintain uh, separate households 1.5 miles apart. They alternate 3 days visit with uh, their spouse, and each twin fathered several children during the American Civil War. They lost much of their money in addition to their slaves, and in 1869 they once more went on tour in Europe. Uh, Chain, who was uh, moodier than Eng, had begun to drink heavily in 1870 while returning to the United States from their successful tour. Chang had a stroke some 4 years later during the night. They both died. Chang died 3 hours before Eng did. So they they rejected the surgery. They were expect marksman and could run and swim. And they in short they very as a unit they done good as a one person. Hey there, Myers Paranormal. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Can you imagine having a dead body attached to you, someone that you know all your life? I can't imagine. I can't imagine living with their family. You know that got to be awkward, especially start having kids. Uh, say hi to you. That's what gets me, that they fathered children, and I wonder how they handled that. I wonder how the women handled that. Like, I'm not a pervert, but I can't help but wonder how they handled that situation. I know that would be kind of crazy. That's for sure. Most Here's the most questions people asked. Could they have been separated? The twins could not have been safely separated because of the blood loss that would have result from the operation. The joint liver are on display in the museum below right below the cast. The brothers were temperamentally quite different. I guess is what that means. I don't know. Said how many children they had. Chang and his wife had 10 children. Eng and his wife had 11. In total, they had 9 sons and rest daughters. 2 children were deaf. 2 died from burns before the age of 3, and none were born as twins. Now, if they read the story, and why do people still ask questions like this? Did they get married? Well, obviously they did. If they would read the story, did they have? Did they get? Did the conjoined twins get pregnant? Well, if they were read, they would have found that out, wouldn't they? That's all I've got for them. Do have a few more pictures. They said, how did they? Somebody asked a question, how did they have babies? How did they get pregnant? I ain't gonna read that. That's just a little out there. I guess I'll just let everybody use their imagination about that one. Over there. Laugh out loud. Some, I mean, I don't know how to say that. They Y'all just have to use y'all's imagination. I don't know how to explain how they had kids or nothing like that. Y'all just use your imaginations on that. Let's see, where did I get to on the pictures? Here's their family. I think I already showed that one. I'm not sure. There they are again. You can tell that there was right there at their stomach where they conjoined that. I think that was with that one's wife on that side there on the right side as I'm looking at it. And I don't know how they there's the church that they're buried at. I can next time I go up that way, I would take a picture and stop by and show y'all their grave and their tombstone and stuff. I just got these off the internet a while ago, and that's what the gravestone looked like. it's a little bit cleaner now than what it was. This is back a little bit older days. It's pretty interesting. And that's the book that's on Amazon about them, about their whole life and everything. They do have plays about it. I seen online a while ago where they had books already out and everything. Here's a sculpture of what they look like. That's where they joined at in their bellies right there. That's a plaster of them. And let's see here. They've got books, and they also got a movie out, but I ain't never saw the movie. Here's a novel about it, Eng and Chang Bunker. If y'all want to go check it out and read up about them, that'd be pretty cool. This that right there, they have the family reunion of the twins. I don't know when they ever have them. My cousin, he dated one of their offsprings. They're like the 7th, 8th, 9th generation from the bunkers. That is what how they shared. They shared the liver. So that's the reason why they couldn't really be separated because of that. Because they would lose a lot of blood if they would have done that. And I think it's pretty cool. I believe that's all I've got on them. Yeah, that's all I've got. My next show is going to be about on Thursday. I can't remember which one I got next, but I do have a few out of this book right here that I'm doing. I ain't gonna do all of them, but I will do some to get so I have some good, decent stories to tell. But I will go probably Friday morning, me and my dad, after we get our stuff done that we have to do that morning, and I will go and take some pictures of the church. Well, actually, I'll do a little quick video just to show what it looked like in person and everything. I think I do one next Thursday on the guy that he'd been struck by lightning 7 times and lived all 7 times. That's going to be the next show for Thursday night about 9 o'clock. So It's going to be interesting. That one is pretty cool. Do y'all remember the Andy Griffith show you see on TV when they talk about Mayberry and all that? Uh, Now this is so interesting. I appreciate that. I'm. I don't think I've done good storytelling. I don't tell good stories, but my reading ain't the best thing in the world, so I'm actually missing some of the words. I believe I can't see all that stuff on my phone that good. But y'all remember the Andy Griffith show uh, on TV? I do. I took a picture of the mountain today. They always talk about Mount Pilot. Well, I've got a picture that I took of the mountain today, so I thought y'all might be interested in that. That is the mountain that they're talking about. It takes them about all day long to get there. They act like it takes an all day trip to go to the next town. It don't even take you not even 20 minutes, if that, from Mayberry where he lived at to uh, Mount Pilot. It's not even about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna take one on the other side of the mountain where it's more noticeable. It's more iconic image. Everybody and his brother takes pictures. They've got it on postcards. They also put it in blankets where they crochet it, like the mountain itself. It's pretty interesting. I hadn't seen one in a while, but they got it like that. It actually caught on fire several years ago. The state was burning the underbrush that's fell down and stuff like that, all the wood that's laying on the ground. And they actually caught the whole mountain on fire. They spent like a week and a half, 2 weeks over there to try to put it out, the state. And my fire department was called over there to it. I didn't get to go. Plus, I wasn't about to climb over that side of that mountain like a billy goat. I think that's about the time I got out anyway. So it was really interesting. And then I'm going to do one on the mountain, a video walking around the knob, the rock place. I'm going to do that also. That part right there, that knob, the all that rock. They say there's a bunch. There used to be an Indian tribe up on top of that, and they used to have a set of steps that you can go up and get on top of the knob. But somebody fell off one year and got hurt, and they quit that. And then they started having people doing rock climbing. They went up there and rock climbed the mountain. Somebody got hurt on that, so they stopped that. The Eastern family is from Mayberry. Oh yeah, Eastern Brothers. Yeah, you know the country music singer Donna Fargo. Not too many people hear about her. She's actually from uh, Mount Airy here in North Carolina. She actually lived in the house. Her mom and dad's lived there in that house after she went on her way. My aunt lives about, I don't know, about 10 minutes away from there. Uh, she's actually a country music singer. she grew up around about the same time Andy Griffith did, because he lived here. I had to do a show of his house that they turned into a bed and breakfast. They say you can stay in that house, but you have to call about a year and a half in advance to get into it, because it always stays booked up. I'll do that one day. And if y'all go back to my first video I did for YouTube, you will see the Andy Griffiths video I did. I had my daddy in the jail cell and everything. He was playing Otis. I was sitting over there in the desk, but you don't see me. I was acting like Barney Fife. And the lady that played Thelma Lou, she's here in North Carolina, right up the road too. But I don't know if she's still living or not. I ain't heard if she'd passed away or anything or what. I hadn't heard anybody say. But they have Mayberry Days every year, and a lot of the people act like the characters. Like there's one guy who hangs out up there and act like Otis, and one acts like Don Knotts, Barney. There's a guy that acts like Ernest T. And I think there's a family that acts like the Darlings. It's pretty cool. I'll have to go make another video, do it on StreamYard so everybody can come in and chat if they want to or something. I'll bring somebody up on the chat and we'll check it out together. If y'all like that, we'll do that probably one day next week on Wednesday or Thursday one. And I love the Darlings. They can pick. Oh yes, I love them. I like when they come on there and sing. But the thing is, they don't let them sing long enough. They'll get started and they'll go to something else. Makes me so mad. I'm a big bluegrass fan, so I'm always listening to bluegrass music. I've lived here for so long. I've never been to Mayberry Days. I guess it's because I live here. It's just not that much excitement to me, because it's like an everyday thing. You cannot go up in summertime. You can't go into town much because a lot of people touring the place, and you can't stare at place with a stick. Me too. Doing Lost in Quicksilver. Oh yes, I like them too. My favorite group was Raph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys. I'm a big Raph Stanley fan. I've actually got a signed autographed picture of him. Somewhere in here I do. I have to get it out and show it to you one day. Ain't nothing like listening to some good bluegrass and drinking a big cold Dr. Pepper. That's about one of my favorite pastimes, besides watching baseball games. I used to play, Okay, that's cool. I like the paintings y'all have. That's pretty cool. I watched your show the other night. Those are pretty cool paintings. I've been doing wood crafts and stuff. Actually, I've been doing it for a while. I hadn't done none in a pretty good while, so I will probably post the pictures on here one day, and we will do stuff like that. That was fun live. Oh yeah, I watched till the last 5-6 minutes, and I went to bed. I had to get up early morning to go to the doctor today, so I went straight on to bed, and I watched a little bit of videos, catch up on some channels I hadn't watched in a couple of days. It was actually a pretty good, interesting show. Y'all had a lot of people in there. I had to work at 4 this morning. Yeah, I got up at 4 this morning and went to the doctor, but my doctor's appointment wasn't at 8. It took me a little while. Well, normally it takes me a while. That's the reason why I got up so early, but I didn't leave the house until about 5:30, 6 o'clock. The appointment was at 8. I like to leave a little early because of traffic. Yeah. I think I was on live for about 3 hours. I'd done the road, driving down the road and let everybody see the road. And then when I got to the doctor, we sat and talked for a pretty good while, hung out. I will post a thing on my community tab about my next show. It will be Thursday at 9 o'clock. I will put who I'm going to be doing next. So I appreciate y'all coming in tonight. I'm going to try to go over and watch the one that Green Hornet telling me about a while ago. He sent me a message, so I'm going to go over and watch that one here in a little bit after I get me a drink and eat. Y'all going to do any cemeteries Friday, Saturday, or Sunday one? I'm trying to find a theme for our lives, but I have no idea what to do. Oh man, just anything will be fine. I still got to fix up mine stuff. I got an intro and an outro, but I need an all middle tro. So I got the P3 video that I'm using in the middle for a break, and I got a commercial that's P3 program, and then I want to try to do pictures from different groups and put it on here. And when I start my show or something like that, I will have I can do a shout out to 2 or 3 people channels each time I do my show, stuff like that. I think that would be interesting. I'm gonna try to get the Bluegrass Paranormal up here on my panel one day with the interview. And talk to them a little bit, see what they've got going on. I don't know, man. That's the way my show does. I ain't ever won. Where's everyone go? Yeah, see, man, I'm not that big. I'm not famous. I'm not a good channel, I guess. People don't like me no more. No, they probably got better things to go do. I know I would instead of watch my videos. I ain't found a good topic yet for a video, to be honest with you. Most I've had is 20 at one time, and that was it. That was when my dad was in the hospital. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm actually going to start doing more here next. As soon as the weather breaks here, I'm going to start doing a little more cemeteries. I've actually got some leads on a couple of places. I did find a Civil War grave the other day behind a house. I'm going to try to talk to the guy and see if he'll let me make a video there and do an investigation. I don't know the guy personally, but he does live here close to where I live at somewhere. He's got my card, so I figure if he finds out anything anywhere, he'll let me know, call me, tell me about it. Hey there, how are you? I haven't saw you in a while. I appreciate you stopping by. Um, I've also found another place. I have very bad signal. Oh, I know how that is. I did find another Revolutionary War patriot. I'm going to do a story about that also. I just got to do some research and do a little bit of digging on finding some pictures of the guy, probably his family, and what his house looked like, because there ain't nothing sitting there on his place on the property. But William Letcher, I think that's how you say his name. He was a Revolutionary War patriot. What the guy that I was talking to the other day about the Civil War grave behind his house, uh, I was told him we went there, and he said, yeah, he was actually shot in front of his family. In the front, they went up to the door, and his wife comes and opened the door, and uh, said they wanted to see. As soon as he come to the door, they shot him right there, dropped him in his tracks. I had to go deeper in the story and do more research. That's what I was told by the guy the other day. So I don't know much about it. I never been there. I never know there's anything there until yesterday. And also, they had a hey over there, quit peeking. That's fine. But I'm one. I did find out though that was Jeb Stewart's uh, grandfather or great grandfather. I think it's grandfather that was the Patriot and got shot. And Jeb Stewart, he's the Civil War general for the cavalry. He fought underneath the Stonewall Jackson. So that's going to be an interesting story right there. And I did a video of Jeb Stewart's birthplace too. It's just right up the road from that place. You know how people get over things like that. But I'll think about it and see. Stuff to do this weekend. I'm going to go do an investigation with me and my dad and Rick and his son. We're supposed to go do a Civil War shack. It's a little 2-room cabin. There have been a little, I ain't going to say a battle or a skirmish. It's just a little bitty stop by shooting going on. I guess you would say a little, can't say a drive by because they didn't have cars back then. They had horses. I don't know what you call it back in them days. Ride by, rode by, trotted by. They had a little shootout down there. Something about some horse stealing or something. I have no foggiest idea. I can't make sense out of the little plaque thing they had up set inside the building. Then I might do one at the Firewatch Tower up on the Parkway. And we did one there one night. Couldn't see nothing. I couldn't shine my light because somebody built a house right over the hill right there, and so that messed up the vibe of the Firewatch Tower. I will put up a couple more videos. I've actually got one maybe ready here next couple of days. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll upload it tomorrow or Thursday night before the show. This has been fun. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you a lot. Thank y'all for being here, to be honest with you. I've been watching your videos also. I'm interested in cemeteries. I like cemeteries. When I can find one with a Civil War grave in it, I'm like in heaven. You know, I know I talk about the Civil War a lot, but I like it. That's what I studied, and I've been going around trying to find different graves and stuff like that, and find old Civil War sites. I think it's so awesome. And not too long ago, back in December, there's 2 people got arrested here in North Carolina, right up the road here in the county I live in. They dug up two Civil War graves, thinking that they was going to find some relics and stuff like that. But needless to say, they've got caught. They didn't get down to the coffin, casket, whatever you want to call it. They didn't get down that far. I hate to think what would happen if they did that, not by the law, but by what they would actually opened up. There is one coming up with the Revolutionary War soldier. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, too. I've actually do some. Colonel Jack Martin. Actually, it's Colonel John Martin, but sometimes he liked to be called Jack. For some reason, I'm not sure. That guy's based on the movie Patriot. Mel Gibson plays in. We've done it at his house that he built and at his gravesite. We talk to his wife a lot when we go to the cemetery. We might try to go there this weekend after we do the Civil War. which that's going to be recorded because I don't have signal there. But when we go to Jack Martin's, that's when we will go live. So we'll be out about all night long on Friday night, and probably won't be back home till about 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 to 3, something like that. The guy last name is okay. Hey, send me if you ever get to go there, take a picture of the stone and send it to me if you don't mind. I like to do some research on that. I like to read about war heroes like that. It don't matter if it's Civil War or not. I still like to read about them. Revolutionary War, Civil War is my favorite. I like the Revolutionary War, and I also, a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I do like the Vietnam War. I like to read about it. I do like World War II too.
I'm not on
Why? Okay.
Are you mad?
No. But that's what I like to do most of the time. If you don't mind. I mean, you don't have to. You can don't. I'll screenshot it and email it to you. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. I always like to do research. If you want to, look up Colonel John Martin. He's down the road from where I live at. He's what we call Stokes County. Actually, I'll send you the thing, the link to it by email. And that way you can read about it. It's kind of interesting. He had 10 kids, I think, 9 or 10, something like that. I'll send you the link. I don't know how to screenshot on my phone. I powered by Android, Samsung phones, so I don't know too much about it. It's kind of interesting, man. It's anytime if you ever see any Civil War graves, if you don't mind, take a picture and send me one. Send me a few pictures like that. I think that is very, very unique. I did do a reading in the book the other day. The reason why you see all the Union gravestone is rounded at the top, and the other graves, the south side graves, reason why they so like in the angle, like a little arch in the top, not arch, but you know how like a point to the top of the stone. I read in the thing the other day that's the reason why. So the Yankees won't come and sit on their gravestone. That's why they did that. I did read that in the book. That's no lie. I wouldn't make that up. Well, it look like it's me and y'all again. That's okay. I'm getting ready to get off of here anyway. I'm gonna try to watch that show here in a little while. Well, I stay on here as long as you want to talk. That's fine with me. I got my Dr. Pepper right here, and we'll sit here and talk all night if y'all want. I don't have no I don't have no other things, not unless y'all want to. Let's see here. I can show you this movie right here if you want to talk about the movie. This is a documentary that where I have my cousin. It plays in the. She has 3 little parts in the video. It's a really good documentary. First part of it will get you a little scared. I mean, it'll make your toenails curl up. It's pretty interesting. That building they show right there on the left side of it, I've been in that building. That's a sane asylum. Well, sanatorium. It is a crazy place. That place is. The Booth brothers, they filmed it. They do sci-fi channels. They do documentaries for the channel and Spook TV. I believe you can order this movie. I'm not sure exactly, but you can go to their website right there, www.spooktv.com, and you probably can order it on there somehow. That's a real good movie. I mean, well, I keep saying movie. It's a good video. And I also got mine autographed. Christopher St. Booth and Philip Adrian Booth. It's kind of funny how their name, that's one that assassinated Abraham Lincoln. I mean, I ain't gonna say they're probably kin to him or not, but it's pretty interesting. And hang on one second. I still can hear y'all, or well, I still can see you. Let's see here. Well, I was hoping to find that book that I got, but I have no foggiest idea where it's got off to. I just had it here just a day or so ago. No, I don't know now where it's at. That's my problem. I get stuff and I find it and I lose it. I have no earthly idea where it's at. Cool autograph. I seen you the screenshot of Benjamin Oliver. Okay, yeah, I just had gotten it just a few seconds ago. I've got another one that I found the other day. I got to do research on. I ain't had to look on much on it though. He must not be. I mean, he's reported, but he must not be somewhat where anybody wants to read about him or whatever. I don't know. Kind of makes me mad I can't find that book. Anyway, the book is this right here. I'll show you the picture. I got it on here. I'm actually in this book, chapter 17. Me, my dad, and my cousin, and my buddy Michael. We all four of us was in that book. We had experiences in this clinic, and the author, she is amazing. If you ever get a chance, you can. It's on. You can get it on your Kindle, or you can also get it on paperback. I don't think it's a hardback book. I got the paperback somewhere, and the author did sign it, but I have no foggiest idea where it's at. It was just right here in this room somewhere. I'll find it after everything's all said and done. That's what. It's already out, so you can go to the author right there and visit her for more information. You can get it on Amazon, or you can order it straight from her, I believe. That is, if y'all are interested in reading the book. I'm in chapter 17 in that book. The first part of the chapter is like 10, 12 pages. And then somebody else got the rest of the chapter. I think it's a family. I think she titled it Family Tradition or something other. I don't know what she titled that chapter. But it's pretty good. I watched so much I read of it. I hadn't read the whole book yet. It tells the history about the clinic, and then after the history, it tells her experience. Then she interviewed other investigators and get their experience to that. And she's also got a few other books out too. I think she's got like 3 or 4 other books that she had wrote. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about. I don't have much interest in anything except for my Dallas Cowboys here. So I'm a Dallas fan. I got my dad's patch on here. He was in the service. He was the 3rd Infantry. Got hit that on there for him. My next show is going to be about a guy that been struck by lightning 7 times and survived. And then in 72 or 74, 76, somewhere like that, he died, but he died with a gunshot wound. Self-inflicted. So I guess it means suicide. How do you play videos in StreamYard? Um, over on the side where you got the comments and the banner and the brand and the private chat, you go to the brand, look like a little painting palette, and you mash it, and it gives you all the things that you can do. But they don't let you play full length videos. Uh, it's only seconds like this right here. Let me find one. Like this, and here's 14 seconds. It's when we was at the graveyard.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll come up. I don't worry about it. You have a couple what? Miss Sarah, you still with us?
Say it don't play very long videos. About the most one I've got played is 2 minutes and 26 seconds. That's the longest one that I've got downloaded, but it's the P3 family video that I play at middle of every show that I do. It got where it says video clips. That's pretty much all you can play is the clips of a few things. It can't be no more than really 2 minutes. But how I got them on there is beyond me. I don't know how it actually done that. But as I tried to upload one of my videos to talk about one night during the show, and it wouldn't let me do it. And it was like 6 minutes, and they said it was too large. And if you chop it down, I'll have about 20 some video clips that I have showed and make one whole video. But if you go through and do the share screen stuff, I don't know exactly. You got to go to present down here at the bottom in between invite and settings. Mash it and go up to share screen. Then you got to go over to the Chrome tab, mash it. Then you go to let's see. Then you got to add the YouTube, add another tab, go to YouTube, and you can go from there. Like, say, I can play, let me find one. See, I can play this one here. Then I'll go back to this one, share screen.
Guys,
I can play y'all's video.
Today we come to film part 14 of our Cemeteries Hidden in Plain Sight series. It's not a big one, it's a small one. We're just driving down the road and we happen to see it at South Sauter Creek Resort. So we're just going to go and film, do a quick necrophonic and spirit talk rap session and see what we can get. Y'all come along. It's not a real big place, it's just a few. But I figured that we would film.
See, I can do it that way also. I've been thinking about doing some reviews of Paranormal Kitchen. Yep. We have a few clips I want to review, just want some opinions on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can play anybody's video like that. I don't know if you can actually hear me talking when I was playing your video. Then when you go back, you can actually fix it down here on the bottom of your screen, and I can put people up. I can put myself and whoever's on the screen with me. I can do it that way. Hey, let me send you the email link, and if you want to pop in just a second, I'm gonna try something if you don't mind. Let me send you the email. Let me send you an email right quick. I've got everybody's email wrote down on all these little index cards. I'm gonna see if I can try something right quick. Let's see, invite. Let's see, email. I gotta redo this over again. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, I think I got it to you. At least I hope anyway. If you come up, I'm gonna try something other. I never had the opportunity to do this, but I'm gonna try to bring you up and me and you together, and I'm gonna try to play your video. And if that works, I think I learned something new myself. You know. Okay. There you are.
Howdy.
Let me see now if I can share screen and play your video. I'm gonna see if you will move over side on the side. Okay. I just want to try it. Share screen.
All right.
Chrome tab. Is now watch me not be able to find the video now.
Hey guys, Steven from Myers Paranormal. Today we're going to do a spirit app, necrophonic, and an SLS session down here at the Langston Cemetery. You come along with us and let's see what we can get. Just walk around and let's.
There we go. Yeah, I got you. It does work. It took me a little while.
Are you standing over there? Hello. Are you Jimmy Simpson?
Let's see.
Hey, could
Hello,
you?
Mr. Simpson. Thank you for show.
Could you hear me when I was talking?
Not really.
Oh, really? I don't know how to do that part then. But I can get you on. I can show you these videos. And I did learn how to do that now.
In the background, I can see, was it Ching and Ying or whatever their name is?
Yeah.
But I could hear my video, though.
Yeah. And it's time consuming to figure all that out. It took me a while to mess around and try to share the videos like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out now how I can share my own videos and talk about my own videos.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go down here to the bottom of your screen on StreamYard and go to the middle one where it says present with like a little TV screen.
Mm-hmm.
If you mash it, and it'll come up with a little selection of things in this mash share screen.
Mm-hmm.
And when you mash it, it'll come up with a big old screen, and then it will say come up as a choose what to share. And it says entire screen, Windows, and Chrome tab. I always go to Chrome tab. Then go up to the top up here and start your new tab. Go to YouTube and find a video such as one now. Such as one now. Mash that and go down to share. Such as one now. Mash that and go down to share. Such as one now. See?
What is going on? There it goes.
I got that one up.
I was like, wait, what's going on? It kept repeating itself. I couldn't figure out what was going on.
I know I'm going a little crazy on that myself. So I mean it's really interesting how you get different things done. Batman. Hey
Yeah,
there, Sean.
I hadn't even figured out how to like close the comments off and all that. Like yesterday, man, we got set up to do our live 1 minute before time. It was so crazy to get all that stuff done. But hi there, Native Wild Man.
It takes a little bit to get used to it. It took me a while to figure everything out.
What in the world is that in the chat below Native Wild Man?
I don't know. I can't see nothing but just Native Wild Man.
I think it's trolls or something. It says something about tired of being alone.
I don't even see that, to be honest with you.
Well, it's on my side. I wonder. I don't know. That's strange.
I don't see it on mine. It just got Native Wild Man Highmires. So
Yeah. On mine, it has right below that. It has it 3 times. It has some kind of.
Oh, really?
Website 3 different times. I don't know.
Yeah, that's some kind of stupid troll stuff. I try to block all them out much as possible, but they still keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad at nighttime. After 11 o'clock, it's real bad.
Yeah.
But I don't. I think it shows up on regular YouTube, but it won't show up on my StreamYards.
Oh, okay.
Most time it won't show up on my StreamYards. Yeah, I've got it on my phone, and it won't. I don't see it on my phone nowhere.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what that was. I was like, what the heck is. But that's just crazy how people do that kind of stuff.
It is. I got right. I don't even hardly pay it much mind anymore. If they want to be that stupid and ignorant, let them be.
Right. Just don't be smart enough to click on it.
Yeah. But I appreciate you coming up here to help me out for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and get bluegrass up here one night. I just
I'm
gotta.
waiting. I'm waiting on them to do their first live stream.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I can't wait till they do it. They're supposed to go live because I think they hit the 300 subscriber mark. I believe.
Oh, okay.
I think's what they said, but
Yeah,
I don't.
it's
I-
hard. It's hard to get up there. I just made it 224, so
Yeah,
I hope.
said I made it to 208, and then the very next day we dropped down to 200 again. I'm like, now what are we gonna do here?
Yeah, that's the way mine does. But I waited till I got up in the 20s before I done my giveaway, so I know I still got that many. You know,
Yeah.
I like that sign y'all gave away. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I sat
like-
here.
It took. I literally did that between 4:30 and 7.
Yeah.
Jared I was on someone else's live, and he was on the panel, and he asked me if I'd be interested in doing a painting, and I'm like, well, I hadn't painted in a year or two, but I've got some done, and he mentioned Appalachia and what he wanted done, and I threw that painting together and put Appalachia and Jared King TV on it, and then he's like, well, if y'all are going live, today at 7's a perfect time because nobody's using that time slot. So it's like very last minute. So I had to throw all that together, and somehow I convinced my wife to join. I didn't know if she would or not because she's so shy, but she did. Just had it.
I like that sign, that Myers Paranormal. That was pretty neat. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting here. I said, "Please let me win. Please let me win."
Oh Lord, I've made many of those. Like that's the first Myers Paranormal one I made. But usually, like if somebody at work, they're having a kid, I'll ask what the name is, and I'll give it to them as like a present, or I've got all kinds of them that I made, and it don't really take long to make them either.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to get me one made for long. Native Wyman said I got me a new knife today. That's cool, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah, heck yeah. Can't beat a knife.
Yeah. I got to watch 2 or 3 of your shows today while I was working on my show, getting it ready.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good little videos he does. He does knives shows, and he does drinks tea, which I can't stand tea. Tea's nasty.
No, I live off tea myself.
I used to until I got my kidney stone, and I don't like it no more.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was sicker than 3 dogs that day, and I thought no more of that. I can kill a gallon of tea just in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
That's how bad it was.
but of course I don't drink that much, but I drink.
And it wasn't just tea; it was like that sweet tea.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I usually keep some in the refrigerator all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cheaper than buying a Coca-Cola or something.
Yeah.
But
if you get on StreamYards real good stuff, get Devil Dog help you on with Nightbot.
okay, yeah.
Jamie's wife, Devil Dog's keeper.
Yeah.
Her husband, Devil Dog, he will help you out. He helped me get Nightbot on mine, and it will remind everybody to hit the like button, or you can put whatever you want into it, and it'll pop up every so often. And like if you was to type cops in the chat right now, it'll drop your link.
Oh wow.
Go ahead and type cops in and see.
Let's see. I gotta I have the hardest time with this, I swear. All right.
It should drop your link. It give.
Did it do it or no?
No, it was in the private chat. You had to do it
Oh,
in the you had to do it in the regular chat.
let's see. My StreamYard's going crazy. I can't even. It don't even have a picture on it. Just got the buttons at the bottom. It's all blank. So it.
There you go.
But
You might have to put the S on there too. I think I've got the cops.
oh, okay. There we go. Try that. And we just got it StreamYard set up on the computer yesterday, so we'll try to use it when we go live.
It didn't do that. It was in the private chat again.
I can't figure out how to get it swapped. Like it ain't even showing the picture like it was earlier.
Oh, it did. Right here it is.
Oh,
It did
okay.
do it. It did do it. Okay. It says please check out Myers Paranormal.
Oh, okay, cool. It did drop.
Yeah. So he can make it. He can fix that for you. All you gotta do is type in whatever you want. Like you can have people type in 27 or 192 50,000
Yeah.
or whatever like that. So it will. Like I said though, you can do whatever you want to. And on my StreamYards where it says banner on the side, I got it where my little banner that comes across the bottom of the screen. The Cops Talk Show live from Pear Peak Studio, North Carolina.
Oh, that's cool.
I named my office right here the studio Pear Pig because I got a pet pig and I named it after him.
That's cool.
That's my other one, Paranormal Talk Night. No, Paranormal Talk Night from, that don't even sound right. It's like a little elementary school writing that one. I got to go back and change that.
That's just how it goes.
I don't never play them that much. Most time I forget I even have them on there.
Right.
But yeah, the Nightbot, it does help some. It helps more than anybody that is in the chat because most time I don't have hardly anybody in the chat that's my moderators. I do.
Okay.
Vicky, Native Wildman does. I can't remember who else was. Well, nobody else is in here. That's my Bluegrass Paranormal, I think, is a moderator.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not real sure.
Oh, I embarrassed myself on
Native Wildman. He's one of my moderators. You froze on me.
there we go. I was just going crazy. But what I was saying is the other day I embarrassed myself on, I don't remember if it was Laura's or Jared's, but one of their lives, I accidentally like put somebody in timeout. And I was like, I didn't mean to do that.
I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention on mine, so I don't know. Yeah, you are Blue Wrench on mine, ain't you? I can't
Yeah.
see it on there, but on my phone I can see it. But on my StreamYard, everything's just black and white. It don't show
Yeah.
me who's the wrench or nothing. But on my phone, like this, it shows me who's it shows me who's the wrenches or not.
Yeah. I like to have the wrenches though. Like if that troll or whatever comes in there, they can block and all that and get that out of there for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we plan on doing a live stream every week. I just gotta, like I said, we gotta figure out what day and time we want to do it and what we want to do it about. And
Yeah, I do mine on Sundays at 9. Every Sunday at 9. That's my regular interview days. And then Thursdays I do the little short series like this. But I just done this tonight because I was kind of bored and want to do something.
right, need something to do.
Yeah. But mine normally is on every Thursday, the little series I do.
Yeah.
But what was that?
That was interesting about the conjoined twins. I recognized the photo. I'm like, but wait, is that? And then I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. They actually just right up the road. Me and one of the guys in my group, Joseph, we went and visited the grave one day, and I shared it on Facebook on my Facebook page, but I don't know if it's still up. I can't remember if I took them down or what, but they just live. Well, they did live right up the road, but they're dead now. But
Oh yeah.
the cemetery that they started that church, that community in that church right there, and
Oh, that's good.
they got buried behind it back there with a big old stone.
See, I'm trying to think. Wednesdays and Thursday videos not going to be a premiere for us. It's just going to be an upload early, but they're both more parts of the series for us. Yeah. And I think tomorrow's video is the one that has that Revolutionary Soldier in it.
Okay.
His he has like a false crypt, but it's that almost like triangle shape, you know, where it has the roof like this, and then it has a triangle headstone in the front of it.
Oh, okay.
And then he has like the government issued marker at the other end, you know, that has his name and rank and all that on it.
Yeah.
That's what I sent you because I couldn't remember if I got a good screenshot of the other one.
Yeah.
But
Native Wild Man said, "How is Shasta doing, John?" I hadn't talked to her in a couple of days. Ashley's been about a week now, I guess. I hadn't got a chance to talk to her. She was sick, but I guess they all got over it.
That's good.
I hadn't heard from them at least about a week and a half at least. That's my cousin Shasta. She's Myers too. That's on my dad's side.
That's one you do your investigating with, right?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
She was with us at the battleship.
Mm-hmm.
She went with us to what we call Peggy's house one night. She's been to John Martin's grave several times with me. She's been to the Trivet Clinic with us a lot. At least every time we went, except for this past time. She didn't get to go with us last time. They was all sick. Uh, her and her mama is in our group too. So that's my dad's sister, and that's my cousin. That's her mama. So,
So I gotta ask, how do you do the nighttime cemeteries without getting bothered? Here, oh my God, they watch people like they're hawks or something.
um, if a lot of times if you see a place that don't have, it has to do with no posted signs.
Oh yeah.
And plus it's the state, however the state's got it set up. I read some on here in North Carolina about if you don't actually see a sign that says keep out, you can actually enter it, but most people don't do it because out of I guess you say respect or something like that. But to me, if you ain't gonna mess with nothing, just do what you want to do, and that's it. I don't see a problem with it. I don't go into church cemeteries at night. I do during the day, but not at night. But now these little out boondocks where nobody knows about, I go.
Oh yeah.
I go mess with those. Like do investigations, and that's it.
That's kind of what we do too, because they're off. I like the ones that's like back in the woods, so they won't see you anyway.
Yeah, I just tried to do some different things. Only cemetery I've been at night that's a church is the Quaker Cemetery, but I don't mess with nothing. I just do what I want to do and get out of there.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing there I want no way, I mean,
Yeah,
right. I ain't gonna pick them stones up, stick them in my pocket, and take it off. I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Like I always say, Mama didn't raise no fool till she raised my brother.
Right. That's funny. But
I haven't seen her in your lives lately. Tell her hi for me, please. Oh, I will, man. Whereas I have been in some of the cemeteries at night. Yeah, he lives in Kansas, I think.
yeah.
So he's just not too far.
But I mean, we don't really do a lot of nighttime stuff because I mean, like I said, there's some of the ones that's in our series we'll be able to do at night, but there's quite a bit that you can't because there are literally houses next door and oh Lord, the reason why I kind of got out of the paranormal for almost a year was because we went to one as it was getting dark and was setting up going to do an investigation. And this lady pulls up and says, y'all just wait a minute. I'll have the police here in just a few minutes. Y'all are going to jail for even being here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And up there was a sign that we drove past that I didn't see it. And it said closes at dark. And if we would have got caught, they told us it would have been a felony arrest. And I'm like, well, dang. And I had my kid there too.
Yeah.
So we got away from it, and then we recently got back into it.
Yeah. People does take offense to a lot of that stuff, but like I say though, that a lot of people don't understand neither.
Yeah.
It's just like we had them two up here in the county I live in that tried to rob them two graves. They was Confederate graves, I'll admit you that. But they ain't going to be having any kind of relics with them.
No,
because they're buried in a family cemetery. Now, if they was died out on the battlefield, yes, they're going to have all kinds of stuff with them. But they was at home when they died, and they ain't going to bury them in full dress uniform and their gun and their everything else. I mean... And I wouldn't dig up a grave. I don't care what kind of grave it was. I wouldn't dig up a grave.
Work. Lord have mercy. 6 foot down's a long way.
It is. then you had to get in there. Then how you gonna get out? You know, that's not me.
Me either. I'll talk to him from up top.
Yeah, I say you come up here and talk to me.
Yeah.
You can come up
But
here faster. I can get down there.
we're excited to introduce a SLS camera more.
Yeah,
The first time we used it, man, that was extravagant.
yeah,
When I caught that spirit of trying to attach itself to my wife on SLS, I'm like, okay, this thing is legitimate. If I had any ifs, there ain't any more.
yeah.
Because she never said anything to me. I asked her, hey, are you all right over there? Do you feel like there's something sitting on your shoulders? And she's like leaning over onto a wall. And I'm like, okay, something ain't right.
Yeah.
But
I've got an SLS, but mine, I got to do some more tweaking on it to get it to last a little longer. I got to get a new iPad or something other that will stay charged longer than 15 seconds. My iPad just ain't. It's old and it won't hold charge. I got to figure out how to hook my little battery pack up to the iPad and still hook it to the Xbox thing. Yeah. If that I ain't digging up no graves.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
just way too much work.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've listened to when I worked at the golf course, one of the guys that worked there, he used to work at a cemetery. He used to dig graves. And after the stories he tells about digging graves, and they had to go back and re-dig graves, get the people out because of the flood and the cemetery and stuff like that, I couldn't do it. There's no way.
Speaking of the Civil War, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes is from here. It's called Fort Payne, Alabama. It was a Confederate, like a small little Confederate log cabin thing where they kind of, I don't remember like the whole story behind it. Like the cabin's gone, it fell in, and all it's basically left's just a well. But there's this place called Vulcan that does like rock quarry and stuff.
Yeah.
They own the property where a Civil War casualty hospital used to be.
Oh, really?
And oh man, if you go metal detecting there, there's belt buckles and everything. But you can only get access to that place if you work there. They won't let anybody outside Vulcan come in because I begged them, like, please let me go. And they're like, absolutely not.
Yeah. And we got one of them companies here in North Carolina.
Oh, they're everywhere. I wasn't sure some people knew what it was, but
yeah. We got, matter of fact, I know where two of them's at, right? Yeah, two, as far as I know. I don't know about the rest of the state, but right here close where I live, there's two of them.
There's two within 50 miles here, at least, that,
Yeah.
One between each mountain.
That's the same way it is here. Yeah. Oh, that's wrong, but I do a lot of digging at work. Okay. I used to when I worked at the golf course, but I quit. I went and got me another job.
That digging's too much work. That's what I've been doing this whole afternoon, trying to fix a drain from the kitchen, and there's something else going on too that I got to figure out. So that's why I'm like, woo, tired. No, I ain't digging no 6-foot hole.
Yeah. Yeah. It does get tiresome when you do stuff.
I don't know if we're going to even be able to go out filming this week because it's supposed to be bad weather tomorrow. And
really,
I don't know what. Of course, we keep videos ahead, but
yeah,
I got a 5-part series at one place because it's so big that it took like 2 40-minute videos to do the walkthrough, and then we done 2 or 3 different paranormal investigations there. So,
Yeah.
but we hadn't put it up yet.
We did one the other night. I can't remember if you watched it. I don't know if I saw you in the chat or not, but we did where the guy in our group named Rick, he was in that mausoleum.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty interesting. We've been there a time or two doing investigations, but that's the first time that somebody went inside the mausoleum and shut the door behind them.
Is that the time where it grabbed him or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait to get out of there when it grabbed him.
No, he was ready to go, and we actually had a kid spirit following us back to the truck that night.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he kept turning around. He said he swears there's something there behind him, and you can actually feel the energy around us that night. Yeah, I never had that much energy, but it was a lot that night.
Yeah, I was a good video. I remember watching it. Was it not live?
Yeah, it was.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, we did live, and see, there it come out now.
There it is. Yeah. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know. I blocked it. I guess it's blocked.
Yeah, it disappeared out of chat.
Yeah.
Well,
huh?
What time is it Green Hornet that's going live, or is it there was another one?
Yeah, somebody that he knows, I guess. I don't think it's Green Hornet. I think somebody else is supposed to be going live here in a second.
It could be PLE, I think. Dustin.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because he's going live in like at 7:15, I think.
Yeah.
I believe it's hard for me to get the Eastern time, the Central time, and all that.
Yeah. What time zone are you in right now?
Central.
Central.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. So I'm on Eastern time.
Okay, so
I think I'm an hour ahead of y'all.
So yeah, it would be 7:15 because it was 8:15 his time. So
yeah,
but yeah, I missed the one last night because I had to go to bed early, like 8 instead of 9, because of having to be at work by 4. So
yeah,
I missed it, but we'll catch this one though, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I appreciate you coming on and talking for a little bit.
Oh yeah, anytime. It's fun.
I've been wanting to try to do that, trying to see if I couldn't figure out how to do share screen while somebody's on the screen with me, but it actually it worked out for me. But I'll forget it by the time next time I get ready to do it.
Right.
Play around with it again to get used to it again.
I got to fool around with StreamYard myself to figure out some of this.
Yeah, StreamYard is pretty good. I'd rather do StreamYard than any other platform because it's actually a little bit more simpler than Melon and stuff like that.
Nana's ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here and get ready to watch that other show right quick.
All righty. Well, I'll probably see you over there. So.
All right.
All right. It's been good talking to you and all your family there.
Oh yeah, no problem, bud.
So we'll see you later.
All right, see you. Okay, everybody. I appreciate all y'all come in. Native Wild Man, thank you a lot, buddy, for helping me out. I am gonna get out of here. I do thank everybody that come in tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that y'all have a good rest of y'all's night and have a good rest of the week. And I will see y'all later.